Title: The Shadows Within. Compiled and published by Celestial Cafe. In the digital age, our lives are often intricately entwined with screens, be it our smartphones, computers, or televisions. Yet, beyond the flickering pixels lies a realm of profound introspection and spiritual growth waiting to be explored. At the heart of this journey lies the concept of shadow work, a term popularized by the Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung. The shadow represents the unconscious aspects of ourselves, the parts we hide, deny, or repress. Shadow work involves shining a light on these hidden facets, confronting them with courage and compassion, and integrating them into our conscious awareness. It's a transformative process that leads to greater self-awareness, healing, and wholeness. This ebook serves as a comprehensive guide to navigating the terrain of shadow work for spiritual evolution. Each chapter is meticulously crafted to provide you with the tools, insights, and practices necessary to embark on this transformative journey. From understanding the nature of shadows to integrating spiritual principles into your daily life, each section offers practical wisdom and actionable steps to support you along the way. Chapter 1. Exploring Carl Jung's Concept of the Shadow. Carl Jung, the pioneering Swiss psychiatrist and founder of analytical psychology, introduced the concept of the shadow as a fundamental aspect of the human psyche. For Jung, the shadow represents the unconscious repository of aspects of our personality that we reject, deny, or repress. These are the qualities, desires, and impulses that we deem unacceptable, shameful, or incompatible with our self-image, rather than being inherently negative. Jung viewed the shadow as a natural and essential part of the psyche, holding both constructive and destructive potential. Jung believed that the journey towards wholeness and self-realization involves confronting and integrating the shadow. By acknowledging and embracing the disowned aspects of ourselves, we can reclaim lost parts of our identity and achieve greater psychological balance. However, facing the shadow is not a simple task. It requires courage, self-awareness, and a willingness to explore the depths of our unconscious. One of the key insights of Jung's concept of the shadow is its role in projection. Jung observed that we often project onto others the qualities or traits that we refuse to acknowledge in ourselves. For example, if we harbor feelings of envy or resentment towards someone, it may be a projection of our own unacknowledged desires or insecurities. By recognizing these projections, we can gain valuable insights into our shadow dynamics and begin the process of integration. Jung also emphasized that the shadow is not limited to individual psychology, but extends to collective aspects of the psyche as well. He observed that certain qualities or tendencies deemed unacceptable by society are collectively repressed and projected onto marginalized groups or perceived others. This collective shadow can manifest in prejudices, stereotypes, and societal taboos. By shining a light on these collective shadows, we can promote social awareness, compassion, and cultural healing. Carl Jung's concept of the shadow invites us to delve into the depths of our unconscious, confront our hidden fears and desires, and embrace the full spectrum of our humanity. By integrating the shadow into consciousness, we can cultivate greater authenticity, resilience, and psychological well-being on the journey of individuation. Identifying personal shadows is a vital step in the journey of self-discovery and psychological integration. Personal shadows encompass the aspects of ourselves that we habitually suppress, deny, or disown due to societal conditioning, past experiences, or internalized beliefs. These shadows often originate from childhood experiences, traumas, societal expectations, or cultural norms, and they can manifest in various forms, including unconscious biases, destructive patterns of behavior, and unresolved emotional wounds. One approach to identifying personal shadows is through self-reflection and introspection. This involves cultivating a curious and compassionate attitude towards exploring the deeper layers of our psyche. By engaging in practices such as journaling, meditation, and inner dialogue, we can begin to uncover unconscious patterns, fears, and desires that influence our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Another valuable tool for identifying personal shadows is paying attention to recurring themes or patterns in our lives. These patterns may manifest in relationships, career choices, or emotional reactions, serving as indicators of underlying shadow dynamics. For example, if we find ourselves repeatedly encountering similar challenges or conflicts in our relationships, it may be a sign of unresolved issues or unacknowledged aspects of ourselves. Emotional triggers can also provide valuable clues to identifying personal shadows. When we experience intense emotional reactions such as anger, jealousy, or shame in response to certain situations or stimuli, it often indicates that we are touching upon sensitive areas of our psyche. By exploring the underlying causes of these emotional triggers, we can uncover hidden wounds, fears, or insecurities that contribute to our shadow dynamics. Moreover, seeking feedback from trusted friends, family members, or therapists can offer valuable insights into our blind spots and areas for growth. Others may provide perspectives that we are unable to see on our own, helping us to recognize patterns of behavior or thought that may be rooted in unconscious shadows. It's important to approach the process of identifying personal shadows with openness, curiosity, and self-compassion. Shadow work is not about self-condemnation or judgment, but rather about understanding and integrating the full spectrum of our humanity. By shining a light on our shadows, we can reclaim lost parts of ourselves, cultivate greater self-awareness, and embark on a path of healing and personal growth. The manifestations of our shadows in daily life often go unnoticed, operating beneath the surface of conscious awareness. However, by cultivating mindfulness and self-awareness, we can begin to recognize the subtle signs and symptoms of our shadow dynamics. These manifestations can take various forms, impacting our thoughts, emotions, behaviors, and relationships in profound ways. One common way in which shadow manifestations surface is through projection onto others. When we unconsciously attribute qualities, traits, or emotions to others that we refuse to acknowledge in ourselves, it is a clear indication of projected shadows. For instance, if we find ourselves overly critical of someone's behavior, it may be a reflection of our own internalized judgments or insecurities projected outward. By becoming aware of these projections, we can gain valuable insights into our shadow dynamics and begin the process of integration. Emotional reactions and triggers also serve as powerful indicators of shadow manifestations. When we experience intense emotional responses such as anger, jealousy, or resentment in certain situations, it often signifies that we are touching upon unresolved issues or unacknowledged aspects of ourselves. For example, feeling threatened by someone's success may reveal underlying feelings of inadequacy or self-doubt. By examining the underlying causes of these emotional reactions, we can uncover hidden wounds and fears that contribute to our shadow dynamics. Moreover, patterns of behavior and relationships can offer valuable clues to recognizing shadow manifestations. If we find ourselves repeatedly engaging in self-sabotaging behaviors, experiencing conflicts in relationships, or encountering similar challenges in different areas of our lives, it may indicate underlying shadow dynamics at play. These patterns often stem from unconscious beliefs, fears, or desires that influence our actions and decisions. Furthermore, dreams and fantasies can provide valuable insights into our shadow manifestations. Dreams often contain symbolic representations of unconscious material, including repressed emotions, desires, and fears. By paying attention to recurring themes or symbols in our dreams, we can gain deeper insights into our unconscious psyche and uncover hidden aspects of ourselves that require attention and integration. Recognizing shadow manifestations in daily life requires a willingness to engage in self-reflection, mindfulness, and introspection. By becoming attuned to the subtle signs and symptoms of our shadow dynamics, we can begin to reclaim lost parts of ourselves, cultivate greater self-awareness, and embark on a journey of healing and integration. Chapter 2. Tools for Shadow Work. Journaling prompts for self-reflection serve as powerful tools for delving into the depths of our psyche, gaining insight into our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and fostering personal growth and development. By engaging in regular journaling practice, we create a safe and non-judgmental space to explore our innermost thoughts and feelings, uncover unconscious patterns, and cultivate greater self-awareness. Here are several prompts to kickstart your journaling journey. 1. Gratitude journaling. Begin by reflecting on the things you're grateful for in your life. Write down 3 things you're thankful for each day, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant. Cultivating a daily practice of gratitude can shift your focus towards the positive aspects of your life, enhancing your overall sense of well-being and contentment. 2. Self-discovery prompts. Explore questions that invite deeper introspection and self-discovery. For example, what are my core values and beliefs? How do they influence my thoughts and actions? What are my strengths and weaknesses? How can I leverage my strengths to overcome challenges? What brings me joy and fulfillment? How can I incorporate more of these activities into my life? What are my deepest fears and insecurities? How do they hold me back from living authentically? 3. Emotional processing. Use journaling as a tool for processing and expressing your emotions. Write about your feelings without judgment, allowing yourself to fully experience and release them. Explore prompts such as, how am I feeling today? What emotions are present for me right now? What triggered these emotions? What thoughts or beliefs are associated with them? How do I typically respond to difficult emotions? Are there healthier ways I can cope with them? What lessons can I learn from this emotional experience? How can I grow from it? 4. Goal setting and reflection. Reflect on your goals, aspirations, and progress towards them. Set aside time to review your goals regularly and track your achievements and setbacks. Consider prompts like, what are my short-term and long-term goals? Why are these goals important to me? What steps can I take to move closer to achieving my goals? What obstacles might I encounter along the way? What progress have I made towards my goals? What challenges have I faced? How can I adjust my approach or set new goals based on my reflections and experiences? 5. Creative expression. Use journaling as a creative outlet for self-expression. Experiment with different writing prompts, drawing, or collaging to explore your inner world in a non-linear way. Allow yourself to tap into your intuition and imagination without overthinking. Try prompts like, write a letter to your younger self, offering words of encouragement and wisdom. Create a collage that represents your dreams and aspirations for the future. Write a short story or poem inspired by a significant life event or emotion. Draw a mandala or doodle freely as a form of meditative expression. Ultimately, journaling prompts for self-reflection are meant to spark curiosity, deepen self-awareness, and support your journey of personal growth and transformation. Feel free to adapt these prompts to suit your unique needs and preferences, and remember that there's no right or wrong way to journal. Simply allow yourself to explore and discover. Meditation and mindfulness practices are also powerful tools for cultivating inner peace, clarity, and self-awareness. Rooted in ancient traditions but embraced by modern psychology, these practices offer a pathway to greater mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. By cultivating present-moment awareness and developing a non-judgmental attitude towards our thoughts and experiences, meditation and mindfulness enable us to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and resilience. One of the most common forms of meditation is mindfulness meditation, which involves paying attention to the present moment with openness, curiosity, and acceptance. This practice often begins with focusing on the breath as an anchor for attention, allowing us to observe the sensations of breathing without judgment. As we become more attuned to the present moment, we begin to notice the ever-changing flow of thoughts, emotions, and sensations without becoming entangled in them. Through mindfulness meditation, we develop the capacity to observe our inner experiences with clarity and equanimity, cultivating a deeper understanding of ourselves and the nature of the mind. In addition to mindfulness meditation, there are various other meditation techniques that can be incorporated into a mindfulness practice. These may include loving-kindness meditation, body scan meditation, walking meditation, or visualization exercises. Each of these techniques offers unique benefits for cultivating different aspects of awareness, compassion, and concentration. For example, loving kindness meditation involves cultivating feelings of goodwill and compassion towards ourselves and others, while body scan meditation involves systematically scanning the body to cultivate awareness of physical sensations. Moreover, mindfulness is not limited to formal meditation practice, but can be integrated into every aspect of daily life. Mindful eating, mindful walking, and mindful listening are just a few examples of how mindfulness can be applied to ordinary activities, transforming them into opportunities for presence and awareness. By bringing mindfulness to our everyday experiences, we can break free from automatic patterns of thinking and behavior, and cultivate a deeper sense of connection with ourselves and the world around us. Research has shown that meditation and mindfulness practices offer a wide range of benefits for mental, emotional, and physical well-being. These include reduced stress, anxiety, and depression, improved concentration and cognitive function, enhanced emotional regulation and resilience, and greater overall life satisfaction. Furthermore, regular meditation and mindfulness practice have been linked to changes in brain structure and function associated with increased attention, empathy, and emotional regulation. In summary, meditation and mindfulness practices offer a pathway to greater self-awareness, inner peace, and well-being. By cultivating present-moment awareness and non-judgmental acceptance, we can transform our relationship with ourselves and the world around us, and live more fully in alignment with our deepest values and aspirations. Whether practiced formally on a meditation cushion or informally in everyday life, meditation and mindfulness have the power to profoundly transform our lives from the inside out. Creative expression techniques, such as art and writing, offer profound avenues for exploring and communicating our inner world, emotions, and experiences. These modalities provide a means of self-discovery, healing, and personal growth, allowing us to tap into our creativity and imagination to make sense of our lives and connect with others on a deeper level. Art, in its various forms, painting, drawing, sculpting, collage, and more, provides a unique opportunity to express thoughts and emotions that may be difficult to articulate verbally. Through the process of creation, we can externalize our inner landscape, giving form to abstract feelings and sensations. Art making can be a deeply intuitive and cathartic process, allowing us to access deeper layers of consciousness and tap into our subconscious mind, whether through vibrant colors, expressive brushstrokes, or symbolic imagery. Art enables us to explore themes of identity, healing, and transformation in a visual language that transcends words. Similarly, writing serves as a powerful tool for self-expression and reflection, offering a way to give voice to our thoughts, feelings, and experiences. Whether through journaling, poetry, fiction, or memoir, writing allows us to articulate our innermost thoughts and emotions with clarity and depth. By putting pen to paper or fingers to keyboard, we can delve into the complexities of our psyche, unraveling our inner narrative and gaining insights into our beliefs, values, and aspirations. Writing can be a form of self-therapy, offering solace, clarity, and empowerment as we navigate life's challenges and transitions. Moreover, creative expression techniques provide a safe and non-judgmental space for exploring difficult emotions, processing trauma, and finding healing. Through art and writing, we can externalize and reframe our experiences, transforming pain into beauty and darkness into light. These modalities offer a sense of agency and empowerment, allowing us to reclaim our narratives and rewrite our stories in ways that affirm our resilience and strength. Whether through painting a canvas, sculpting clay, or penning a poem, creative expression invites us to embrace the full spectrum of our humanity and find meaning and purpose in our journey. Furthermore, engaging in creative expression can foster a sense of connection and belonging, both to ourselves and to others. Art and writing offer a means of communication that transcends language barriers, cultural differences, and social norms, allowing us to connect with others on a heart-to-heart level. Through sharing our creative works with others, we can cultivate empathy, understanding, and compassion, recognizing the universality of human experience and the power of storytelling to bridge divides and foster healing. In summary, creative expression techniques such as art and writing offer rich and transformative opportunities for self-discovery, healing, and connection. Whether as a form of therapy, self-reflection, or communication, these modalities invite us to explore the depths of our being, express our truth, and cultivate a deeper sense of meaning and purpose in our lives. Through creativity, we can tap into our innate wisdom and resilience and embark on a journey of self-discovery and transformation that nourishes the soul and enriches the spirit. Therapeutic approaches encompass a wide range of techniques and modalities aimed at promoting healing, growth, and well-being. From traditional psychotherapy to holistic practices rooted in ancient wisdom, these approaches offer diverse pathways to understanding and addressing the complexities of the human psyche. Among them, inner child work and Gestalt therapy stand out as powerful tools for exploring and transforming deeply ingrained patterns of thought, emotion, and behavior. Inner child work is a therapeutic approach that focuses on healing and integrating the wounded aspects of the inner child, the part of us that carries unresolved emotions and traumas from childhood. Based on the premise that our early experiences shape our beliefs, behaviors, and relationships in adulthood, inner child work aims to reparent and nurture the wounded inner child, offering a pathway to healing and wholeness. Through techniques such as visualization, dialogue, and emotional expression, individuals can reconnect with their inner child, address past wounds, and cultivate self-compassion and self-love. By healing the inner child, we can break free from repetitive patterns of dysfunction and create healthier, more fulfilling lives. Gestalt therapy is another therapeutic approach that emphasizes the importance of present-moment awareness, authenticity, and relational dynamics. Developed by Fritz Perls in the 1940s, Gestalt therapy focuses on the here and now experience, encouraging individuals to explore their thoughts, feelings, and sensations as they arise in the present moment. Through techniques such as role-playing, empty chair dialogue, and dream work, Gestalt therapy helps individuals gain insight into their patterns of behavior and relationship dynamics. By fostering awareness of the whole self, body, mind, and spirit, Gestalt therapy facilitates personal growth, self-acceptance, and emotional integration. In summary, therapeutic approaches such as inner child work, Gestalt therapy, and others provide valuable tools for healing, growth, and self-discovery. Whether through exploring childhood wounds, embracing present-moment awareness, or challenging cognitive distortions, these modalities offer diverse pathways to understanding and transforming the complexities of the human experience. By engaging in therapeutic work, individuals can cultivate greater self-awareness, resilience, and emotional well-being, and embark on a journey of healing and self-actualization that honors the depth and richness of their inner world. Chapter 3. Navigating Inner Turmoil. Dealing with Fear and Resistance. Dealing with fear and resistance is an essential aspect of personal growth and transformation. Whether embarking on a new endeavor, confronting past traumas, or facing inner demons, fear and resistance can present significant barriers to progress. However, by understanding the nature of fear and resistance and developing effective coping strategies, individuals can navigate these challenges and move forward on the path of healing and self-discovery. Fear often arises in response to perceived threats, whether real or imagined, and can manifest in various forms, such as anxiety, worry, or avoidance. It is a natural and adaptive emotion designed to protect us from harm, but it can also become a hindrance when it prevents us from taking necessary risks or pursuing our goals. One common source of fear is the fear of the unknown. The uncertainty and unpredictability of the future can trigger feelings of insecurity and vulnerability. Additionally, fear of failure, rejection, or criticism can hold us back from stepping outside our comfort zones and pursuing our dreams. Resistance, on the other hand, is a psychological defense mechanism that arises in response to perceived threats to our ego or identity. It often manifests as procrastination, self-sabotage, or denial, as we attempt to avoid confronting uncomfortable truths or facing difficult emotions. Resistance can stem from deep-seated fears of change, failure, or rejection, as well as unconscious beliefs or conditioning that undermine our confidence and self-worth. However, while resistance may offer temporary relief from discomfort, it ultimately prevents us from growing and evolving into our fullest potential. Moreover, developing resilience and coping skills can help us navigate fear and resistance more effectively. This may involve practicing mindfulness and relaxation techniques to calm the nervous system and reduce anxiety, such as deep breathing, meditation, or progressive muscle relaxation. Additionally, reframing negative thoughts and beliefs can help challenge distorted perceptions and foster a more balanced and optimistic outlook. By cultivating a growth mindset and viewing challenges as opportunities for learning and growth, we can approach fear and resistance with greater courage and resilience. Furthermore, seeking support from trusted friends, family members, or therapists can provide valuable encouragement and guidance in overcoming fear and resistance. Sharing our struggles with others can help alleviate feelings of isolation and shame, while also providing new perspectives and insights into our challenges. Dealing with fear and resistance is an integral part of the journey of self-discovery and personal development. By cultivating self-awareness, resilience, and support, individuals can navigate these challenges with greater courage and grace, and ultimately emerge stronger, wiser, and more empowered on the path of healing and transformation. Managing emotional triggers. Managing emotional triggers is an important skill in maintaining emotional well-being and fostering healthy relationships. Emotional triggers are stimuli or situations that evoke intense emotional reactions, often stemming from past experiences, traumas, or deeply ingrained beliefs. These triggers can range from specific words or actions to broader context or environments, and they can elicit responses such as anger, fear, sadness, or anxiety. Learning to manage emotional triggers involves developing self-awareness, emotional regulation techniques, and effective coping strategies to respond to triggers in a constructive and empowering manner. One of the first steps in managing emotional triggers is cultivating self-awareness. This involves recognizing and acknowledging the specific situations, thoughts, or behaviors that tend to trigger strong emotional reactions. By identifying our triggers, we can begin to understand the underlying reasons for our reactions and develop strategies for coping with them more effectively. Journaling, mindfulness practices, and therapy can all be helpful tools for increasing self-awareness and understanding the root causes of emotional triggers. Once we have identified our emotional triggers, it is important to develop strategies for regulating our emotions when they arise. This may involve techniques such as deep breathing, progressive muscle relaxation, or grounding exercises to help calm the nervous system and reduce the intensity of emotional reactions. Mindfulness meditation can also be particularly effective in increasing awareness of our emotions and cultivating a non-reactive stance towards them, allowing us to observe our feelings without becoming overwhelmed by them. In addition to regulating our emotions in the moment, it is important to develop healthy coping strategies for managing emotional triggers over the long term. This may involve engaging in activities that promote relaxation and stress reduction, such as exercise, hobbies, or spending time in nature. It can also be helpful to cultivate a strong support network of friends, family members, or mental health professionals who can provide empathy, validation, and encouragement during difficult times. Furthermore, reframing our thoughts and beliefs about emotional triggers can help us develop a more balanced and resilient perspective. Rather than viewing triggers as threats or sources of distress, we can choose to see them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. By reframing our triggers in this way, we can shift our focus from feeling victimized by them to feeling empowered to learn from them and develop greater emotional resilience. Communication skills are also essential in managing emotional triggers, particularly in interpersonal relationships. By expressing our needs, boundaries, and emotions assertively and effectively, we can reduce the likelihood of triggers being activated and create healthier and more supportive relationships. Active listening, empathy, and conflict resolution skills can all contribute to fostering understanding and empathy between individuals and reducing the impact of emotional triggers on interpersonal dynamics. In summary, managing emotional triggers involves a combination of self-awareness, emotional regulation techniques, healthy coping strategies, and effective communication skills. By cultivating these skills, individuals can learn to navigate their emotional landscape with greater ease and resilience, and foster deeper connections with themselves and others. While managing emotional triggers may require time, patience, and practice, the benefits of increased emotional well-being and healthier relationships are well worth the effort. Overcoming self-sabotage. Overcoming self-sabotage is a critical step in achieving personal growth, success, and fulfillment. Self-sabotage refers to the unconscious patterns of behavior, thoughts, or beliefs that undermine our efforts and prevent us from reaching our goals. Whether it's procrastination, self-doubt, fear of failure, or negative self-talk, self-sabotage can manifest in various forms and sabotage our best intentions. However, by understanding the root causes of self-sabotage and implementing strategies for change, individuals can break free from these destructive patterns and create a life aligned with their aspirations. One of the first steps in overcoming self-sabotage is increasing self-awareness. This involves identifying the specific ways in which self-sabotage manifests in our lives, as well as recognizing the underlying thoughts, emotions, and beliefs that fuel these behaviors. By shining a light on our patterns of self-sabotage, we can begin to understand the root causes of our behavior and take steps to address them more effectively. Additionally, cultivating self-compassion and self-acceptance is crucial in overcoming self-sabotage. Many individuals engage in self-sabotage as a way to cope with feelings of inadequacy, unworthiness, or shame. By practicing self-compassion, offering ourselves kindness, understanding, and support, we can begin to challenge these negative beliefs and develop a more positive and empowering self-image. Self-acceptance involves embracing all aspects of ourselves, including our flaws, imperfections, and vulnerabilities, and recognizing that we are worthy of love and success just as we are. Moreover, challenging limiting beliefs and negative self-talk is essential in overcoming self-sabotage. Often, self-sabotage is fueled by deep-seated beliefs such as, "I'm not good enough," "I don't deserve success," or "I'm destined to fail." By questioning these beliefs and replacing them with more empowering and realistic thoughts, we can begin to shift our mindset and behavior. Cognitive behavioral techniques, such as cognitive restructuring, positive affirmations, and reframing can be helpful tools in challenging negative beliefs and cultivating a more optimistic and resilient outlook. Furthermore, setting clear goals and creating a plan for action can help individuals overcome self-sabotage and stay focused on their objectives. By breaking goals down into manageable steps and establishing deadlines and accountability mechanisms, individuals can create a roadmap for success and maintain momentum even in the face of challenges or setbacks. Additionally, seeking support from friends, family members, or mentors can provide encouragement, motivation, and accountability in overcoming self-sabotage and achieving personal goals. Developing healthy coping strategies for managing stress, anxiety, and other triggers for self-sabotage is also important. Techniques such as mindfulness meditation, relaxation exercises, and stress management techniques can help individuals cultivate greater emotional resilience and reduce the likelihood of engaging in self-destructive behaviors. Additionally, practicing self-care and prioritizing activities that nourish and replenish our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being can help us better cope with the pressures and demands of daily life. In summary, overcoming self-sabotage requires a combination of self-awareness, self-compassion, challenging limiting beliefs, goal setting, and healthy coping strategies. By addressing the root causes of self-sabotage and implementing effective strategies for change, individuals can break free from destructive patterns and create a life filled with purpose, fulfillment, and success. While overcoming self-sabotage may require time, effort, and persistence, the rewards of increased self-confidence, resilience, and achievement are well worth the journey. Self-compassion and forgiveness. Cultivating self-compassion and forgiveness is essential for fostering emotional well-being, resilience, and inner peace. Self-compassion involves extending kindness, understanding, and acceptance towards ourselves, particularly in moments of pain, failure, or self-criticism. It requires treating ourselves with the same kindness and empathy that we would offer to a close friend or loved one. Recognizing our common humanity and inherent worthiness, Similarly, forgiveness involves letting go of resentment, anger, or blame towards ourselves for past mistakes, shortcomings, or perceived failures. It involves releasing the burden of judgment and self-condemnation, and embracing a stance of understanding, acceptance, and compassion towards ourselves. One of the first steps in cultivating self-compassion and forgiveness is developing self-awareness and mindfulness. This involves tuning into our thoughts, emotions, and sensations with openness and curiosity, without judgment or self-criticism. By becoming more aware of our inner dialogue and patterns of self-talk, we can begin to identify instances where we are being overly harsh or critical towards ourselves. Mindfulness practices such as meditation, deep breathing, or body scan exercises can help us cultivate a more compassionate and non-reactive stance towards ourselves and our experiences. Additionally, practicing self-compassion involves recognizing and validating our own pain and suffering with kindness and empathy. Rather than minimizing or dismissing our struggles, we can acknowledge them with gentleness and understanding, recognizing that suffering is a natural and universal part of the human experience. By offering ourselves compassion in moments of difficulty, we can cultivate greater resilience and emotional well-being, and develop a more balanced and compassionate relationship with ourselves. Moreover, developing self-compassion and forgiveness involves challenging and reframing negative beliefs and self-talk. Many individuals struggle with deep-seated beliefs such as, "I'm not good enough," "I don't deserve love," or "I'm unworthy of forgiveness." By questioning these beliefs and replacing them with more compassionate and empowering thoughts, we can begin to shift our self-perception and develop a more positive and realistic self-image. Cognitive behavioral techniques, such as cognitive restructuring, positive affirmations, and self-compassion exercises can be helpful tools in challenging negative beliefs and fostering self-compassion and forgiveness. Furthermore, practicing self-forgiveness involves letting go of resentment, guilt, and self-blame for past mistakes or regrets. It involves acknowledging our humanity and fallibility, and recognizing that making mistakes is a natural and inevitable part of the human experience. By acknowledging our mistakes with compassion and understanding, we can begin to release the grip of shame and self-condemnation and cultivate a greater sense of self-acceptance and inner peace. Forgiveness does not mean condoning or excusing harmful behavior, but rather acknowledging the reality of our imperfections and choosing to release ourselves from the burden of past regrets. In summary, cultivating self-compassion and forgiveness is a transformative practice that can lead to greater emotional well-being, resilience, and inner peace. By extending kindness, understanding, and forgiveness towards ourselves, we can heal past wounds, release the grip of self-criticism and judgment, and cultivate a deeper sense of self-acceptance and compassion. While cultivating self-compassion and forgiveness may require time, patience, and practice, the rewards of increased emotional resilience, self-esteem, and inner peace are well worth the effort. Chapter 4: Spiritual Integration. Aligning shadow work with spiritual practices. Aligning shadow work with spiritual practices offers a profound pathway to deeper self-discovery, healing, and spiritual growth. Shadow work, rooted in psychological principles, involves exploring and integrating the unconscious aspects of our psyche that we tend to repress or deny. This includes confronting our fears, unresolved emotions, and hidden wounds, as well as embracing the darker aspects of our personality. Spiritual practices, on the other hand, encompass a wide range of rituals, beliefs, and disciplines aimed at connecting with a higher power, cultivating inner wisdom, and fostering a sense of purpose and meaning in life. By integrating shadow work with spiritual practices, individuals can embark on a journey of holistic healing and transformation that honors the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. One way to align shadow work with spiritual practices is through mindfulness and meditation. These practices offer a means of cultivating present moment awareness and non-judgmental acceptance of our inner experiences, including our shadow aspects. By observing our thoughts, emotions, and sensations with openness and compassion, we can begin to shine a light on the hidden recesses of our psyche and uncover deeper layers of self-awareness and insight. Meditation can also provide a space for connecting with our spiritual essence or higher self, facilitating a sense of inner peace, clarity, and connection with something greater than ourselves. Moreover, practices such as journaling, creative expression, and ritual can serve as powerful tools for integrating shadow work with spirituality. Journaling offers a means of self-reflection and introspection, allowing us to explore our inner world, process our emotions, and uncover unconscious patterns and beliefs. Creative expression, whether through art, music, or writing, provides a channel for externalizing our inner experiences and giving form to our shadow aspects in a tangible and transformative way. Rituals, ceremonies, and sacred practices can also provide a container for exploring and honoring our shadow selves within a spiritual context, fostering a sense of reverence, healing, and integration. Additionally, engaging in practices such as forgiveness, compassion, and self-love can support the integration of shadow work with spiritual growth. Forgiveness involves releasing resentment, anger, and blame towards ourselves and others for past hurts or transgressions, allowing us to let go of the burden of guilt and shame and embrace a stance of compassion and acceptance. Cultivating self-compassion and self-love involves extending kindness, understanding, and acceptance towards ourselves, particularly in moments of pain, failure, or self-criticism. By offering ourselves forgiveness, compassion, and self-love, we can create a space for healing and transformation to occur, allowing us to embrace our wholeness and reclaim our innate divinity. Furthermore, exploring archetypal symbolism and mythological narratives can provide valuable insights into the shadow aspects of our psyche within a spiritual context. Many spiritual traditions and belief systems incorporate archetypal imagery and symbolism that reflect universal themes and patterns of human experience. By exploring these archetypes and their associated myths and legends, we can gain a deeper understanding of the shadow aspects of our psyche and their role in our spiritual journey. This can provide a framework for integrating shadow work with spiritual practices and navigating the complexities of the human condition with greater wisdom and compassion. Aligning shadow work with spiritual practices offers a transformative pathway to self-discovery, healing, and spiritual growth. By integrating mindfulness, creative expression, ritual, forgiveness, and archetypal exploration, individuals can embark on a journey of holistic healing and transformation that honors the interconnectedness of mind, body, and spirit. Through this integration, we can embrace our shadow selves with compassion and acceptance, and reclaim our wholeness and divinity as we awaken to the fullness of our being. Embracing the wholeness of being. Embracing the wholeness of being is a profound invitation to accept and integrate all aspects of ourselves, both light and shadow, into the fabric of our existence. It entails recognizing that we are multifaceted beings with a complex tapestry of experiences, emotions, and identities. Rather than seeking to fragment or suppress certain parts of ourselves, embracing wholeness involves honoring the full spectrum of our humanity and embracing every aspect of who we are with love, compassion, and acceptance. One of the fundamental principles of embracing wholeness is acknowledging the inherent interconnectedness of all aspects of our being. This means recognizing that our light cannot exist without our shadow, and vice versa. Just as day and night, joy and sorrow, and life and death are integral parts of the natural world, so too are our strengths and weaknesses, virtues and flaws, and triumphs and struggles essential components of our human experience. By embracing the wholeness of being, we can cultivate a deeper sense of inner harmony and balance, allowing us to navigate life's challenges with greater resilience and grace. Moreover, embracing wholeness involves recognizing the inherent worthiness and divinity of every aspect of ourselves. This includes our shadow aspects, those parts of ourselves that we may have disowned or rejected due to societal conditioning, past traumas, or internalized beliefs. By acknowledging and accepting these shadow aspects with compassion and curiosity, we can begin the process of integration and healing, reclaiming lost parts of our identity and reclaiming our wholeness. Additionally, embracing wholeness requires cultivating self-compassion and self-love as we navigate the complexities of the human experience. Self-compassion involves extending kindness, understanding, and acceptance towards ourselves. particularly in moments of pain, failure, or self-doubt. It means treating ourselves with the same empathy and care that we would offer to a close friend or loved one, recognizing our common humanity and inherent worthiness. By practicing self-compassion and self-love, we can create a nurturing and supportive inner environment that fosters growth, healing, and transformation. Furthermore, embracing wholeness involves embracing our unique gifts, talents, and strengths, as well as our vulnerabilities, limitations, and imperfections. It means celebrating our successes and accomplishments with humility and gratitude, while also embracing our failures and setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth. By embracing the fullness of our being, we can cultivate a deeper sense of authenticity, purpose, and fulfillment in our lives, and create meaningful connections with others based on mutual respect, understanding, and acceptance. Embracing the wholeness of being is a transformative journey of self-discovery, acceptance, and integration. By honoring the interconnectedness of all aspects of our being, embracing our shadow aspects with compassion and curiosity, and cultivating self-compassion, self-love, and authenticity, we can awaken to the fullness of our humanity and reclaim our inherent divinity. Through this process of embracing wholeness, we can experience greater inner harmony, resilience, and fulfillment, and live more fully aligned with our deepest values and aspirations. Surrendering to the process of transformation. Surrendering to the process of transformation is a profound act of trust and faith in the unfolding journey of life. It involves relinquishing control and allowing ourselves to be guided by the natural rhythms of growth, change, and evolution. Rather than resisting or fighting against the currents of change, surrendering to the process invites us to flow with the tide, embracing the unknown with open hearts and minds. It is an invitation to let go of attachments, expectations, and fears, and to surrender to the wisdom of the universe as it works its magic in our lives. One of the key elements of surrendering to the process of transformation is cultivating a mindset of openness and receptivity. This means letting go of fixed ideas, beliefs, and agendas, and remaining open to new possibilities, insights, and experiences. By releasing the need to control or manipulate outcomes, we create space for the unexpected and miraculous to enter our lives, and allow the natural flow of life to unfold in its own time and way. Moreover, surrendering to the process of transformation involves trusting in the innate wisdom and intelligence of our higher selves or the universe. It means recognizing that we are part of a larger cosmic dance, orchestrated by forces beyond our understanding, and that everything is unfolding exactly as it should for our highest good. By surrendering to this divine orchestration, we can relax into the flow of life and trust that we are being guided and supported every step of the way. Additionally, surrendering to the process of transformation requires letting go of resistance and surrendering to what is. This means accepting and embracing the full spectrum of our experiences, including the challenges, setbacks, and moments of uncertainty. By surrendering to the present moment and allowing ourselves to fully experience whatever arises, we can cultivate greater presence, peace, and resilience in the face of life's ups and downs. Furthermore, surrendering to the process of transformation involves surrendering our egoic identity and surrendering to the wisdom of the heart. It means releasing the grip of the ego, the voice of fear, doubt, and separation, and aligning ourselves with the deeper wisdom and guidance of our soul. By surrendering to the heart's knowing, we can tap into a wellspring of intuition, creativity, and love that can illuminate our path and lead us towards greater authenticity, fulfillment, and purpose. In summary, surrendering to the process of transformation is a powerful act of trust, faith, and courage that opens the door to profound growth, healing, and awakening. By cultivating openness, trust, and receptivity, letting go of resistance and surrendering to what is, and aligning ourselves with the wisdom of the heart, we can embrace the journey of transformation with grace and ease. Through surrender, we can experience the magic and mystery of life in all its beauty and wonder, and awaken to the truth of who we are beyond the limitations of the egoic mind. Embodying spiritual principles in daily life. Embodying spiritual principles in daily life is about integrating our spiritual beliefs, values, and practices into our everyday actions, interactions, and decisions. It involves living in alignment with higher truths and values such as love, compassion, kindness, and mindfulness, and allowing these principles to guide our thoughts, words, and actions in every moment. By embodying spiritual principles, we cultivate a deeper sense of presence, purpose, and connection with ourselves, others, and the world around us, and contribute to the collective evolution of consciousness. One of the fundamental aspects of embodying spiritual principles is cultivating mindfulness and presence in our daily lives. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment with openness, curiosity, and non-judgmental awareness, and bringing this quality of attention to everything we do. By practicing mindfulness in our daily activities, whether it's eating, walking, or interacting with others, we can cultivate greater awareness, clarity, and appreciation for the richness of life unfolding in each moment. Moreover, embodying spiritual principles involves cultivating compassion and kindness towards ourselves and others. This means extending empathy, understanding, and support to ourselves in moments of difficulty or pain, and treating others with kindness, respect, and generosity of spirit. By practicing loving kindness and compassion in our daily interactions, we can create a ripple effect of positive energy and healing that extends far beyond ourselves, touching the lives of those around us and fostering greater harmony and connection in the world. Additionally, embodying spiritual principles requires living with integrity and authenticity, and aligning our actions with our deepest values and aspirations. This means being true to ourselves and honoring our inner truth, even when it may be challenging or unpopular. By living with integrity, we cultivate a sense of inner peace and congruence that radiates outwards, inspiring others to do the same and creating a more authentic and harmonious collective reality. Furthermore, embodying spiritual principles involves practicing gratitude and appreciation for the blessings and opportunities present in our lives. Gratitude involves recognizing and acknowledging the abundance and beauty that surrounds us, and cultivating a sense of awe, wonder, and appreciation for the simple joys of everyday life. By practicing gratitude, we can shift our focus from what is lacking to what is present, and cultivate a mindset of abundance, generosity, and joy that enriches our lives and uplifts those around us. In summary, embodying spiritual principles in daily life is a transformative practice that invites us to live with mindfulness, compassion, integrity, and gratitude in every moment. By aligning our thoughts, words, and actions with higher truths and values, we can cultivate a deeper sense of presence, purpose, and connection with ourselves, others, and the world around us. Through embodying spiritual principles, we contribute to the evolution of consciousness and create a more loving, compassionate, and harmonious world for all beings. Chapter 5: Advanced Techniques and Practices. Dreamwork and Symbolic Interpretation. Dreamwork and symbolic interpretation offer profound tools for exploring the deeper dimensions of the psyche and unlocking the wisdom of the unconscious mind. Dreams are a rich tapestry of symbols, images, and narratives that can provide valuable insights into our inner world, emotions, and experiences. By engaging in dreamwork and symbolic interpretation, individuals can unravel the hidden meanings and messages encoded within their dreams, and gain a deeper understanding of themselves and their lives. One of the primary goals of dreamwork is to uncover the symbolic language of the unconscious and decode the messages that dreams convey. Dreams often speak to us in a language of symbols and metaphors, drawing upon archetypal imagery and universal themes to communicate deeper truths about our psyche and our journey through life. By exploring the symbols, themes, and motifs present in our dreams, we can gain insights into our fears, desires, unresolved conflicts, and hidden potentials, and begin to integrate these aspects of ourselves into our conscious awareness. Moreover, dreamwork involves developing techniques for remembering, recording, and reflecting upon our dreams. Keeping a dream journal can be a valuable tool for recording dreams upon awakening, as well as jotting down any thoughts, feelings, or associations that arise in connection with the dream. Reflecting upon dreams can involve exploring the emotional tone of the dream, identifying recurring symbols or themes, and considering how the dream may be relevant to our waking life experiences. By developing a regular practice of dreamwork, we can deepen our connection to our dreams and tap into the rich reservoir of wisdom they contain. Furthermore, symbolic interpretation involves exploring the meaning and significance of the symbols and imagery present in our dreams. Symbols are powerful vehicles for representing complex ideas, emotions, and experiences in a condensed and evocative form. By examining the symbols present in our dreams and considering their personal and cultural associations, we can uncover layers of meaning and insight that may not be immediately apparent. For example, common symbols such as water, animals, or houses may have different meanings depending on the context of the dream and the individual's personal associations with these symbols. Additionally, dream work and symbolic interpretation can be enhanced through dialogue and exploration with others. Sharing dreams with friends, family members, or therapists can provide fresh perspectives and insights into the symbolic language of the unconscious. Dream groups or workshops offer a supportive environment for exploring dreams collectively, sharing interpretations, and gaining inspiration from the perspectives of others. By engaging in dialogue and exploration with others, we can deepen our understanding of our dreams and uncover layers of meaning that may have eluded us on our own. Dream work and symbolic interpretation offer powerful tools for exploring the deeper dimensions of the psyche and unlocking the wisdom of the unconscious mind. By engaging in dream work, recording and reflecting upon our dreams, and exploring the symbols and imagery present in our dreams, we can gain valuable insights into ourselves and our lives. Through dialogue and exploration with others, we can deepen our understanding of our dreams and tap into the transformative potential of the symbolic language of the unconscious. Shadow work in relationships. Shadow work in relationships involves delving into the unconscious aspects of ourselves that influence our interactions with others. These unconscious elements, often formed in childhood or through past experiences, can manifest as patterns, triggers, and projections that impact how we relate to our partners, friends, family, and colleagues. Engaging in shadow work within the context of relationships allows us to uncover and address these hidden dynamics, fostering deeper intimacy, understanding, and growth. One aspect of shadow work in relationships is recognizing and acknowledging our own shadow aspects, the parts of ourselves that we may be unaware of or reluctant to confront. These shadow aspects can include unresolved wounds, fears, insecurities, and defense mechanisms that influence how we show up in relationships. By shining a light on these hidden aspects of ourselves, we can begin to understand how they shape our behaviors, communication styles, and relational patterns, and take steps towards healing and integration. Moreover, shadow work in relationships involves exploring how our unconscious projections and expectations impact our perceptions of others. We often project onto our partners or loved ones qualities, traits, or emotions that we have disowned or suppressed within ourselves. These projections can lead to misunderstandings, conflicts, and power struggles in relationships, as we unconsciously seek to externalize and resolve our inner conflicts. By becoming aware of our projections and taking responsibility for them, we can deepen our understanding of ourselves and our partners and cultivate greater empathy, compassion, and connection in our relationships. Additionally, shadow work in relationships requires developing the capacity for self-reflection and introspection, as well as the willingness to engage in honest and open communication with our partners. This involves exploring our triggers, vulnerabilities, and emotional wounds with curiosity and compassion, and sharing them vulnerably with our partners in a spirit of authenticity and trust. By creating a safe and supportive space for open dialogue and emotional expression, we can foster greater intimacy, vulnerability, and connection in our relationships, and cultivate a deeper sense of mutual understanding and acceptance. Furthermore, shadow work in relationships involves recognizing and addressing the ways in which our past conditioning and relationship dynamics influence our present interactions. We may carry unresolved wounds or unmet needs from past relationships or childhood experiences that shape how we perceive and respond to our current partners. By exploring these underlying dynamics with sensitivity and compassion, we can untangle ourselves from the grip of the past and create healthier, more fulfilling relationships based on mutual respect, empathy, and reciprocity. Shadow work in relationships is a transformative process that involves exploring and integrating the unconscious aspects of ourselves within the context of our interactions with others. By acknowledging and addressing our own shadow aspects, recognizing and owning our projections, engaging in honest and open communication, and unpacking the influence of past conditioning, we can deepen our understanding of ourselves and our partners, and cultivate more authentic, intimate, and harmonious relationships. Through shadow work, we can heal relational wounds, break free from destructive patterns, and create loving, supportive connections that nourish and uplift us on our journey of personal and relational growth. Working with archetypes. Working with archetypes involves exploring universal symbols and themes that resonate deeply within the collective unconscious. Archetypes, as proposed by Swiss psychologist Carl Jung, represent primal patterns of human experience that exist across cultures and civilizations. These symbols and themes, such as the hero, the wise old man, the shadow, and the divine child, serve as templates for understanding and navigating the complexities of the human psyche and the world around us. Engaging with archetypes can offer valuable insights into our motivations, behaviors, and relationships, and provide guidance for personal and spiritual growth. One way to work with archetypes is through self-reflection and introspection. By exploring archetypal themes and symbols that resonate with us, we can gain deeper insights into our own psyches and life experiences. For example, reflecting on the qualities and characteristics of the hero archetype may help us uncover our own courage, resilience, and sense of purpose, while exploring the shadow archetype may reveal hidden fears, desires, and insecurities that influence our behavior and choices. Through this process of self-exploration, we can gain a greater understanding of ourselves and our inner world, and identify areas for growth and transformation. Moreover, working with archetypes can provide a framework for understanding and interpreting our dreams, fantasies, and creative expressions. Jung believed that archetypal symbols often emerge in our unconscious through dreams, myths, fairy tales, and artistic endeavors, offering insights into our deepest desires, fears, and aspirations. By paying attention to recurring themes and symbols in our dreams and creative work, we can uncover the underlying messages and meanings encoded within them, and gain valuable guidance for our personal and spiritual journey. Additionally, working with archetypes can enhance our understanding of the dynamics and patterns present in our relationships and interactions with others. Jung proposed that archetypal themes often play out in our relationships, as we unconsciously project onto others qualities and traits associated with specific archetypes. For example, we may perceive our partner as a nurturing caregiver, the mother archetype, or a powerful authority figure, the father archetype, based on our own internalized images and beliefs. By recognizing these dynamics and exploring their underlying meanings, we can deepen our understanding of ourselves and our relationships, and cultivate greater empathy, compassion, and authenticity in our interactions with others. Furthermore, working with archetypes can provide a framework for personal and spiritual growth and transformation. By consciously engaging with archetypal energies and qualities, we can cultivate specific virtues and attributes that align with our highest aspirations and values. For example, working with the archetype of the sage may involve cultivating wisdom, insight, and discernment, while working with the archetype of the lover may involve cultivating passion, intimacy, and connection. By embodying these archetypal qualities in our daily lives, we can align ourselves with the deeper currents of meaning and purpose that flow through us, and create a life that is rich in meaning, fulfillment, and authenticity. In summary, working with archetypes offers a powerful pathway to self-discovery, healing, and transformation. By exploring archetypal themes and symbols that resonate with us, interpreting our dreams and creative expressions, understanding the dynamics present in our relationships, and cultivating archetypal qualities in our lives, we can gain deeper insights into ourselves and our place in the world, and align ourselves with the deeper currents of meaning and purpose that shape our lives. Through this process of archetypal exploration and integration, we can awaken to the fullness of our potential and create lives that are rich in meaning, authenticity, and fulfillment. Rituals and ceremonies for integration. Rituals and ceremonies for integration are powerful tools for incorporating and anchoring personal growth, healing, and transformation into our lives on a deeper level. These rituals and ceremonies provide a sacred container for processing and integrating our experiences, insights, and emotions, and can help us align our inner work with our outer actions and intentions. By engaging in intentional practices that honor our journey and foster connection with ourselves, others, and the divine, we can cultivate greater clarity, meaning, and presence in our lives. One type of ritual for integration involves creating sacred space and setting intentions for our inner work. This may involve creating an altar or sacred space where we can gather meaningful objects, symbols, or images that represent our intentions and aspirations. We can then take time to reflect on our journey, express gratitude for our growth and insights, and set clear intentions for how we want to integrate these experiences into our lives moving forward. By anchoring our intentions in sacred space, we create a tangible reminder of our commitment to growth and transformation. Moreover, rituals and ceremonies for integration often involve engaging with the elements of nature and the cycles of the natural world. This may include practices such as walking in nature, meditating outdoors, or participating in seasonal rituals and celebrations that honor the rhythms of the earth. By connecting with the elements of nature, such as earth, air, water, fire, and spirit, we can tap into the wisdom and energy of the natural world and align ourselves with the deeper currents of life and creation. Additionally, rituals and ceremonies for integration may involve practices that engage the body, mind, and spirit in a holistic way. This may include practices such as yoga, dance, breathwork, or sound healing that help us release stuck energy, cultivate greater embodiment, and deepen our connection with ourselves and the divine. By engaging in these embodied practices, we can access deeper layers of our being, integrate our experiences on a cellular level, and create greater harmony and balance within ourselves. Furthermore, rituals and ceremonies for integration often involve community and connection with others who are on a similar path of growth and transformation. This may include participating in group rituals, circles, or ceremonies where we can share our experiences, insights, and intentions with others, and receive support and encouragement on our journey. By coming together in community, we can amplify the energy and intention of our rituals, deepen our sense of belonging and connection, and draw strength and inspiration from the collective wisdom and presence of the group. In summary, rituals and ceremonies for integration offer a sacred space for honoring and integrating our personal growth, healing, and transformation. By creating intentional practices that honor our journey, connecting with the elements of nature, engaging in embodied practices, and fostering community and connection with others, we can cultivate greater clarity, presence, and alignment with our highest selves. Through these rituals and ceremonies, we can anchor our intentions in sacred space, deepen our connection with ourselves and the divine, and create lives that are rich in meaning, purpose, and authenticity. Chapter 6: Overcoming Common Challenges. Feeling overwhelmed or stuck. Feeling overwhelmed or stuck is a common experience that many individuals encounter at various points in their lives. It can manifest as a sense of being paralyzed by indecision, trapped in a cycle of negative thoughts or emotions, or simply feeling unable to move forward in life. While it may be challenging, it's important to recognize that feeling overwhelmed or stuck is a natural part of the human experience, and there are strategies and techniques that can help navigate through these difficult moments. One approach to dealing with feeling overwhelmed or stuck is to break tasks or goals into smaller, more manageable steps. When facing a daunting challenge or project, it's easy to become paralyzed by the enormity of the task at hand. By breaking it down into smaller, actionable steps, it becomes more manageable and less overwhelming. Celebrating each small victory along the way can also help build momentum and motivation to keep moving forward. Moreover, it's essential to practice self-compassion and self-care when feeling overwhelmed or stuck. Often, we are our own harshest critics, and negative self-talk can exacerbate feelings of inadequacy or failure. Instead of beating ourselves up for not being able to accomplish everything at once, it's important to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding. Taking time for self-care activities such as exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature can help alleviate stress and recharge our batteries, making it easier to tackle challenges with a fresh perspective. Seeking support from friends, family members, or a therapist can also be beneficial when feeling overwhelmed or stuck. Talking through our feelings with a trusted confidant can provide validation, perspective, and encouragement, and help us gain clarity on the underlying issues contributing to our sense of stagnation. A therapist or counselor can offer additional support and guidance, helping us explore underlying emotions, beliefs, and patterns that may be holding us back, and develop strategies for moving forward. Additionally, practicing mindfulness and staying present in the moment can help alleviate feelings of overwhelm or stuckness. Often, feelings of overwhelm are fueled by rumination about the past or worry about the future. By bringing our attention back to the present moment and focusing on what we can control in the here and now, we can reduce anxiety and regain a sense of groundedness and clarity. Mindfulness practices such as deep breathing, meditation, or body scan exercises can help anchor us in the present moment and cultivate a sense of calm and centeredness. Furthermore, it's important to remember that feeling overwhelmed or stuck is not a permanent state, and that change is always possible. Just as seasons change and tides ebb and flow, our feelings and circumstances are constantly in flux. By cultivating resilience, adaptability, and a growth mindset, we can navigate through periods of difficulty with greater ease and grace, and emerge stronger and more resilient on the other side. Feeling overwhelmed or stuck is a common experience that many individuals face at various points in their lives. By breaking tasks into smaller, manageable steps, practicing self-compassion and self-care, seeking support from others, practicing mindfulness, and cultivating resilience, we can navigate through these challenging moments with greater ease and grace. Remembering that change is always possible and that we have the ability to overcome obstacles can help us stay hopeful and motivated, even in the face of adversity. Balancing shadow work with self-care. Balancing shadow work with self-care is crucial for maintaining emotional well-being and preventing burnout during the deep inner exploration that shadow work entails. Shadow work involves delving into the unconscious aspects of ourselves, confronting difficult emotions, and exploring painful experiences, all of which can be emotionally taxing. Without proper self-care practices, individuals risk becoming overwhelmed or emotionally drained by the intensity of the inner work. Therefore, integrating self-care into the shadow work process is essential for fostering resilience, maintaining balance, and promoting overall well-being. One way to balance shadow work with self-care is by establishing healthy boundaries and pacing oneself. Shadow work can be intense and emotionally demanding, so it's important to set limits on the amount of time and energy dedicated to inner exploration. This might involve scheduling regular breaks during shadow work sessions, setting time limits for reflection or journaling, or taking days off from intense inner work when needed. By pacing oneself and respecting personal limits, individuals can prevent burnout and maintain a sustainable practice of shadow work over the long term. Moreover, self-care involves nurturing the physical body through activities such as exercise, nutrition, and rest. Engaging in regular physical activity, eating nourishing foods, and prioritizing adequate sleep can help replenish energy levels, reduce stress, and promote overall well-being. Additionally, activities such as yoga, tai chi, or massage can help release tension held in the body and promote relaxation, making it easier to engage in shadow work with a calm and centered mind. Furthermore, self-care encompasses nurturing the emotional and spiritual aspects of oneself through practices such as meditation, mindfulness, and creative expression. These practices provide opportunities for relaxation, self-reflection, and inner exploration, and can help individuals connect with their inner wisdom, intuition, and sense of purpose. Engaging in activities that bring joy, inspiration, and fulfillment such as hobbies, artistic pursuits, or spending time in nature can also contribute to emotional well-being and provide a much-needed respite from the intensity of shadow work. Additionally, self-care involves cultivating supportive relationships and seeking out professional support when needed. Connecting with friends, family members, or support groups who understand and respect the process of shadow work can provide validation, encouragement, and perspective during difficult moments. Likewise, seeking guidance from a therapist, counselor, or spiritual mentor can offer additional support and insight, helping individuals navigate through challenging emotions and experiences with greater clarity and resilience. In summary, balancing shadow work with self-care is essential for maintaining emotional well-being, preventing burnout, and promoting overall health and vitality. By establishing healthy boundaries, pacing oneself, nurturing the physical body, engaging in emotional and spiritual practices, and cultivating supportive relationships, individuals can create a sustainable and holistic approach to shadow work that honors the complexity of the inner journey. By prioritizing self-care alongside shadow work, individuals can navigate through the depths of the unconscious with greater resilience, grace, and self-compassion, and emerge from the process with a deeper sense of wholeness, authenticity, and well-being. Dealing with relapses and setbacks. Dealing with relapses and setbacks is an inevitable part of any journey of personal growth and transformation, including shadow work. Relapses and setbacks occur when individuals experience a return or exacerbation of symptoms, patterns, or behaviors that they had previously worked to overcome or manage. Whether it's a resurgence of old habits, a reemergence of unresolved emotions, or a setback in achieving personal goals, facing setbacks can be disheartening and challenging. However, navigating through these moments with resilience and self-compassion is essential for continued growth and progress. One of the first steps in dealing with relapses and setbacks is acknowledging and accepting them with compassion and understanding. It's important to recognize that setbacks are a natural and normal part of the journey of personal growth, and that everyone experiences them at some point. Instead of blaming or criticizing oneself for the setback, it's helpful to approach it with curiosity and self-compassion, exploring the underlying factors that may have contributed to it and acknowledging the progress that has already been made. Moreover, reframing setbacks as opportunities for learning and growth can help individuals extract valuable insights and lessons from the experience. Setbacks provide an opportunity to gain deeper understanding into underlying patterns, triggers, and vulnerabilities that may be contributing to the recurrence of old behaviors or emotions. By exploring these factors with curiosity and openness, individuals can develop strategies and coping mechanisms to better manage similar challenges in the future, ultimately fostering greater resilience and self-awareness. Additionally, seeking support from friends, family members, or a therapist can provide valuable perspective, validation, and guidance during times of setback. Talking through feelings of disappointment, frustration, or self-doubt with a trusted confidant can offer validation and empathy, helping individuals process their emotions and gain clarity on the underlying issues contributing to the setback. Likewise, seeking guidance from a therapist or counselor can provide additional support and insight, helping individuals explore underlying patterns and develop strategies for moving forward in a healthy and constructive manner. Furthermore, practicing self-care and self-compassion is essential for navigating through setbacks with resilience and grace. Engaging in activities that nourish and replenish the body, mind, and spirit, such as exercise, meditation, or spending time in nature, can help individuals manage stress, regulate emotions, and promote overall well-being. Additionally, practicing self-compassion involves treating oneself with kindness, understanding, and acceptance, particularly in moments of difficulty or failure. By offering oneself compassion and forgiveness, individuals can cultivate resilience and self-esteem and move forward with greater confidence and determination. Dealing with relapses and setbacks is an inevitable part of the journey of personal growth and transformation. By acknowledging setbacks with compassion and understanding, reframing them as opportunities for learning and growth, seeking support from others, and practicing self-care and self-compassion, individuals can navigate through these challenges with resilience and grace. Through the process of facing setbacks with courage and perseverance, individuals can continue to grow and evolve, ultimately emerging stronger, wiser, and more resilient on the other side. Seeking support and guidance. Seeking support and guidance is a vital aspect of personal growth and navigating through life's challenges, including the journey of shadow work. While it's empowering to embark on inner exploration independently, seeking support from others can offer valuable insights, validation, and encouragement that can accelerate growth and provide much-needed perspective during difficult times. Whether it's reaching out to friends, family members, mentors, or professional therapists, seeking support and guidance is an important step towards healing, growth, and transformation. One of the benefits of seeking support and guidance is gaining validation and empathy from others who can relate to our experiences. Sharing our struggles, fears, and vulnerabilities with trusted individuals can provide validation that we are not alone in our journey and that our feelings and experiences are valid and worthy of acknowledgement. This validation can help alleviate feelings of isolation, shame, or self-doubt, and provide a sense of connection and belonging that is essential for emotional well-being. Moreover, seeking support and guidance allows us to gain new perspectives and insights into our challenges and experiences. Trusted friends, family members, or mentors can offer fresh viewpoints, alternative solutions, or wisdom gleaned from their own experiences that we may not have considered on our own. Additionally, seeking guidance from a professional therapist or counselor can provide specialized expertise and tools for navigating through difficult emotions, patterns, or traumas, and developing strategies for growth and healing. Additionally, seeking support and guidance can provide accountability and motivation for staying committed to our personal growth journey. Knowing that we have a support system of individuals who are rooting for us and invested in our well-being can provide a sense of accountability and encouragement to continue working towards our goals, even when faced with challenges or setbacks. Moreover, seeking guidance from a therapist or counselor can provide structure, accountability, and feedback that can help individuals stay on track with their healing and growth process. Furthermore, seeking support and guidance can facilitate deeper self-awareness and insight into our own patterns, behaviors, and emotions. Trusted individuals can offer reflections, observations, and feedback that help us gain clarity on underlying dynamics or blind spots that may be influencing our experiences. Similarly, working with a therapist or counselor can provide opportunities for self-reflection, exploration, and insight into the deeper layers of our psyche, helping us uncover and address root causes of emotional pain or distress. Seeking support and guidance is a valuable and necessary aspect of personal growth and navigating through life's challenges. Whether it's seeking validation and empathy from friends and family, gaining new perspectives and insights from mentors or therapists, or receiving accountability and motivation to stay committed to our growth journey, seeking support from others can accelerate healing, foster resilience, and promote overall well-being. Through the process of seeking support and guidance, individuals can gain deeper self-awareness, cultivate meaningful connections, and navigate through life's challenges with greater clarity, resilience, and grace. Chapter 7: Cultivating a Lifelong Practice. Embracing shadow work as a continuous journey. Embracing shadow work as a continuous journey involves recognizing that the exploration of our unconscious aspects and integration of our shadow selves is an ongoing process rather than a one-time endeavor. The concept of the shadow, as proposed by Carl Jung, suggests that there are aspects of ourselves that we repress, deny, or disown because they do not align with our conscious identity. These shadow aspects often contain valuable insights, gifts, and potentials that, when acknowledged and integrated, can lead to profound personal growth and transformation. One of the key principles of embracing shadow work as a continuous journey is understanding that the process is iterative and cyclical. Just as the seasons change and the tides ebb and flow, our inner landscape is in a constant state of flux, with new insights, challenges, and opportunities for growth emerging over time. By embracing the cyclical nature of shadow work, individuals can approach each phase of the journey with openness, curiosity, and flexibility, allowing for deeper exploration and integration of the unconscious aspects of the psyche. Moreover, embracing shadow work as a continuous journey involves cultivating a mindset of curiosity and self-reflection. Rather than viewing shadow work as a daunting or intimidating task, individuals can approach it with a sense of curiosity and wonder, recognizing that each exploration of the shadow holds the potential for greater self-awareness, healing, and growth. By remaining open to new insights and experiences, individuals can continue to peel back the layers of the unconscious and uncover deeper truths about themselves and the world around them. Additionally, embracing shadow work as a continuous journey requires cultivating resilience and self-compassion. Shadow work can be emotionally challenging and confronting, as it often involves confronting painful emotions, memories, and patterns that have been buried deep within the psyche. By practicing self-compassion and treating oneself with kindness and understanding during difficult moments, individuals can navigate through the ups and downs of the shadow work process with greater resilience and grace, and emerge stronger and more empowered on the other side. Furthermore, embracing shadow work as a continuous journey involves recognizing that growth and transformation are ongoing and nonlinear processes. Rather than expecting to reach a final destination or achieve a state of perfection, individuals can embrace the journey of self-discovery and personal evolution as an unfolding process of becoming. By allowing for moments of rest, reflection, and integration along the way, individuals can honor the rhythms of their own growth and cultivate a deeper sense of acceptance, wholeness, and authenticity. Embracing shadow work as a continuous journey involves recognizing the cyclical and iterative nature of the process, approaching it with curiosity and self-reflection, cultivating resilience and self-compassion, and embracing the ongoing nature of personal growth and transformation. By viewing shadow work as a lifelong journey of self-discovery and integration, individuals can navigate through the complexities of the unconscious with greater ease and grace, and awaken to the fullness of their potential and purpose in life. Setting intentions and goals for spiritual evolution. Setting intentions and goals for spiritual evolution is a powerful practice that can guide individuals on their journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. Intentions are the heartfelt desires, values, and aspirations that we consciously choose to cultivate in our lives, while goals are specific, measurable objectives that we set to support the realization of those intentions. By setting clear intentions and goals for spiritual evolution, individuals can align their actions and choices with their highest values and aspirations, and create a roadmap for personal and spiritual growth. One of the first steps in setting intentions and goals for spiritual evolution is cultivating self-awareness and clarity about one's values, beliefs, and aspirations. This involves reflecting on what matters most deeply to us, what brings meaning and purpose to our lives, and what qualities or virtues we aspire to embody. By gaining clarity about our deepest values and aspirations, we can begin to articulate clear intentions for our spiritual journey and identify specific areas of growth and development that align with those intentions. Moreover, setting intentions and goals for spiritual evolution involves envisioning the desired outcomes and experiences that we wish to manifest in our lives. This may include qualities such as inner peace, wisdom, compassion, or connection with a higher power, as well as specific experiences or achievements that support our spiritual growth and evolution. By visualizing these desired outcomes and experiences with clarity and intention, we can begin to plant the seeds for their manifestation and create a clear direction for our spiritual journey. Additionally, setting intentions and goals for spiritual evolution involves breaking down larger aspirations into smaller, actionable steps that we can take to move closer to our desired outcomes. This may involve setting specific, measurable goals that support the realization of our intentions, such as committing to a regular meditation practice, cultivating a daily gratitude practice, or engaging in acts of service or kindness towards others. By breaking down our aspirations into manageable steps, we can create momentum and progress towards our spiritual goals and experience a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment along the way. Furthermore, setting intentions and goals for spiritual evolution involves cultivating a mindset of openness, flexibility, and self-compassion. It's important to recognize that the spiritual journey is not always linear or predictable, and that setbacks, challenges, and detours are a natural part of the process. By approaching our goals with an attitude of curiosity and flexibility, and treating ourselves with kindness and understanding when things don't go as planned, we can navigate through obstacles with resilience and grace, and continue moving forward on our spiritual path. Setting intentions and goals for spiritual evolution is a powerful practice that can support individuals on their journey of self-discovery, growth, and transformation. By cultivating self-awareness, envisioning desired outcomes, breaking down aspirations into actionable steps, and maintaining a mindset of openness and self-compassion, individuals can create a clear roadmap for their spiritual journey and experience deeper levels of fulfillment, meaning, and connection in their lives. Creating a personalized shadow work plan. Creating a personalized shadow work plan is an empowering process that allows individuals to cultivate self-awareness, heal past wounds, and integrate unconscious aspects of the psyche into their conscious awareness. A shadow work plan is a structured approach to exploring and addressing the shadow self, with the goal of promoting personal growth, healing, and transformation. Here's how to create a personalized shadow work plan. 1. Self-assessment and reflection. Begin by engaging in self-assessment and reflection to gain clarity about the areas of your life where shadow work is needed. Reflect on past experiences, recurring patterns, and areas of unresolved emotional charge. Identify the emotions, beliefs, and behaviors that you tend to repress or deny, as well as any underlying fears or insecurities that may be driving them. 2. Identify shadow themes and patterns. Next, identify specific shadow themes and patterns that you wish to explore and address in your shadow work plan. These themes may include issues related to self-worth, relationships, career, or personal identity. Pay attention to recurring dreams, fantasies, or symbols that may offer insights into your unconscious motivations and desires. 3. Set clear intentions and goals. Once you have identified shadow themes and patterns, set clear intentions and goals for your shadow work journey. What do you hope to achieve through this process? What qualities or virtues do you wish to cultivate? Setting intentions and goals will provide direction and focus for your shadow work plan and help you measure your progress along the way. 4. Choose shadow work practices. Explore different shadow work practices and techniques that resonate with you, and incorporate them into your shadow work plan. These practices may include journaling, dream work, meditation, creative expression, inner child work, or therapy. Choose practices that feel supportive and aligned with your intentions and goals for shadow work. 5. Create a schedule and routine. Establish a schedule and routine for your shadow work practice, integrating it into your daily or weekly schedule. Consistency is key to making progress in shadow work, so commit to setting aside dedicated time and space for your practice. Whether it's a few minutes of journaling each morning or a weekly therapy session, find a routine that works for you. 6. Practice self-compassion and patience. Be gentle with yourself as you engage in shadow work, and practice self-compassion and patience along the way. Shadow work can bring up intense emotions and challenging memories, so be kind and understanding towards yourself as you navigate through difficult moments. Remember that healing and transformation take time, and allow yourself to progress at your own pace. 7. Reflect and adjust as needed. Regularly reflect on your shadow work practice and adjust your plan as needed based on your experiences and insights. Pay attention to any shifts or changes in your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and be willing to adapt your approach accordingly. Trust your intuition and inner guidance as you continue on your journey of self-discovery and growth. Creating a personalized shadow work plan involves engaging in self-assessment and reflection, identifying shadow themes and patterns, setting clear intentions and goals, choosing shadow work practices, establishing a schedule and routine, practicing self-compassion and patience, and reflecting and adjusting as needed. By following these steps and committing to the process of shadow work, individuals can embark on a transformative journey of self-discovery, healing, and integration. Integrating shadow work into daily routine. Integrating shadow work into daily routines is essential for fostering consistent growth, self-awareness, and emotional well-being. By incorporating shadow work practices into daily life, individuals can develop a deeper understanding of their unconscious patterns and beliefs, cultivate greater self-compassion, and foster personal transformation. Here are several strategies for integrating shadow work into daily routines. 1. Morning reflections. Start the day with a few moments of reflection or meditation. Set aside time each morning to check in with yourself and become aware of any thoughts, emotions, or sensations that arise. Reflect on any dreams or experiences from the previous night that may hold symbolic significance or offer insights into your unconscious mind. Journaling can be a helpful tool for processing these reflections and gaining clarity about any shadow aspects that may be surfacing. 2. Mindful awareness throughout the day. Practice mindful awareness throughout the day by bringing conscious attention to your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors as they arise. Notice any patterns or triggers that may be indicative of underlying shadow aspects. Cultivate a non-judgmental attitude towards these experiences, allowing them to arise and pass without attaching undue significance or judgment. 3. Regular journaling practice. Incorporate regular journaling sessions into your daily routine to explore and process your shadow material. Set aside time each day to write freely about your thoughts, feelings, and experiences, allowing whatever wants to emerge to flow onto the page without censorship or judgment. Journal prompts can help stimulate reflection and exploration of specific shadow themes or patterns. 4. Evening reflections and integration. Dedicate time in the evening to reflect on your day and integrate any insights or lessons learned from your shadow work practice. Take stock of any challenging emotions or experiences that arose throughout the day and consider how they may relate to your shadow material. Practice self-compassion and forgiveness towards yourself as you reflect on any areas where you may have struggled or fallen short. 5. Creative expression. Incorporate creative expression into your daily routine as a means of exploring and integrating your shadow material. Engage in activities such as art, writing, music, or dance that allow for free expression and self-exploration. Use these creative outlets as a way to externalize and process your inner experiences, giving form to the unspoken aspects of your psyche. 6. Mindful movement practices. Incorporate mindful movement practices such as yoga, tai chi, or qigong into your daily routine to help release tension held in the body and promote emotional well-being. These practices can serve as a form of moving meditation, allowing you to connect with your inner experience and cultivate greater self-awareness. 7. Therapeutic support. Seek out therapeutic support from a qualified therapist or counselor to supplement your daily shadow work practice. Regular therapy sessions can provide a safe and supportive space for exploring deeper aspects of the psyche, processing difficult emotions, and gaining insight into unconscious patterns and beliefs. In summary, integrating shadow work into daily routines involves cultivating mindfulness, reflection, and self-expression throughout the day. By incorporating practices such as morning reflections, mindful awareness, regular journaling, evening reflections and integration, creative expression, mindful movement, and therapeutic support, individuals can create a holistic approach to shadow work that supports ongoing growth, self-awareness, and emotional well-being. Conclusion. In conclusion, this ebook has provided a comprehensive guide to shadow work for spiritual evolution, offering insights, tools, and practices to support individuals on their journey of self-discovery, healing, and transformation. Throughout these pages, we have explored the concept of the shadow, as proposed by Carl Jung, and its significance in the process of personal and spiritual growth. We have learned that the shadow represents the unconscious aspects of ourselves that we repress, deny, or disown, and that by bringing these aspects into conscious awareness, we can heal past wounds, integrate fragmented parts of ourselves, and cultivate greater wholeness and authenticity. This ebook has emphasized the importance of self-awareness, self-compassion, and self-reflection in the practice of shadow work, as well as the value of setting clear intentions and goals for personal and spiritual evolution. We have explored a variety of shadow work practices and techniques, including journaling, meditation, creative expression, therapeutic approaches, and mindfulness practices, offering readers a diverse toolkit for exploring and integrating their shadow material. Moreover, This ebook has highlighted the importance of integrating shadow work into daily routines and establishing a supportive framework for ongoing growth and transformation. By incorporating shadow work practices into daily life, individuals can cultivate greater mindfulness, resilience, and self-awareness, and create a foundation for lasting personal and spiritual evolution. As we bring this ebook to a close, let us remember that shadow work is a lifelong journey of self-discovery and integration, and that the path of personal and spiritual growth is not always easy or linear. It requires courage, commitment, and a willingness to confront the darkest corners of our psyche with compassion and curiosity. However, the rewards of shadow work are profound greater self-awareness, emotional freedom, and a deeper sense of connection with ourselves, others, and the world around us. May this ebook serve as a guide and companion on your journey of shadow work and spiritual evolution, offering inspiration, support, and encouragement as you navigate the depths of your own psyche and awaken to the fullness of your potential and purpose in life. Remember that you are not alone on this journey, and that every step you take towards greater self-awareness and wholeness brings you closer to the fulfillment of your deepest aspirations and desires. Thank you for watching.